Ibrox regeneration, Davie Weir. That's the subject today. We saw yesterday how the club, and I've talked about this before, that they were doing up the stadium. There's talk about a 4,000 extra seats being put in soon. But I think in 10 to 12 years' time, we won't recognise Ibrox. Obviously, they can't touch the front of the main stand, but the other three stands will be, it sounds harsh to say, they'll be levelled and they'll start again. They'll build a modern stadium which is needed. You know, I saw a comment how somebody said he'll never be back at Ibrox if they do that because it will lose its character. What do you think people said when they rebuilt Ibrox before? But I do understand why they rebuilt Ibrox after the disaster, and it needed to be done. And it was the most modern stadium in the country at the time, and I include the UK. And even to this day, Ibrox is still one of the best stadiums going. It was Clyde built, as they say, you know. So I'm looking forward to that happening, you know. And it's a while away before there'll be initial 4,000 and then the rebuild. Because you look around Ibrox, there's a lot of space, you know. And you think the Copeland, Brimlin, and Sandy Jarden, they're all built on top of a mound, which is part of the old Ibrox, you know, where the terracing was. So they can dig that down and, you know, and I would love to have a roof on Ibrox as well. That'd be amazing. Also, I'm pretty sure our owners are looking for a sponsor for the stadium to be Red Bull, Coca-Cola, Pepsi. I have absolutely no issue with that at all. Because if me and you are sitting in Oswald's, look at the watch, it's 2 o'clock, I'll have one more quick pint, then we'll go to Ibrox. We will always call it Ibrox, no matter what it's sponsored by, who we're sponsored by. The only people will call it the Red Bull Arena or Pepsi Arena or whatever will be the media, because they've got to legally, you know. So, and also Davie Weir, it's been, you know, people are wanting Davie Weir in as a sporting director, but he's with Strasbourg, and going by what the media have said today is he's not going to leave there. You know, and they're under the Chelsea umbrella, so Chelsea would probably play pretty hardball with us as well to try and prize him away. Money talks, etc., etc., but the way he's saying, he's been honourable as well. He's just gone there, you know, and you've got to respect that in the man, you know. You will see I've made a video. I actually, and with the help of PR Mickey behind the scenes, we did a lot of merchandise ages ago, and I kept forgetting about it. So kind of relaunching it and posting it. All the t-shirts and hoodies and sweatshirts that you see, there's different colours available. The sizes we have got no control over. It's you know, there's not a lot I can do about that one, and the pricing, it's a minimum we can really do. You know, I know that the weird prices. Christmas is coming up, you know, and there's been quite a few people bought them. I mean, it's a bit of a cliche, but if you're not going to buy them, there's no point. Please don't go complain about it and all that. It's just everyone does it, so I thought, why not? And we quite enjoyed making them, you know. So none of us get my name on it. None of us get Rangers now on it, or Rangers news. It's all staunch, you know what I mean, and Star Spangled Rangers and Rangers with the 4 and the 9 in it and stuff like that. I quite like the stuff, you know. It's a good job. But on this Saturday, what day is it today? Is Wednesday. I'm going to watch my local team, Ray Young FC. I've got Bury and Am t-shirt on. I would have bought a Ray Young FC t-shirt, but being the size I am, they didn't have any sizes of me. But I'm going over there, and I'll put a link into the chat. I'm going to meet a guy, a local guy. I've never met him before. I think he's a teacher in town. He's English. He does the English-speaking Ray Young FC fan club. So I'll put a link into him. Please, even if you don't watch his stuff, like his page, because it's good for his algorithm. You know, I enjoy it, and I can't wait to go. It's a great wee stadium, holds 8,000. There's a YouTube video I've done of it. I'll attach it to this in one way or another. But yeah, sitting here as a Rangers fan, we're in a good place. I'm more positive since the two Wallopers went. Yeah, you know, I think there's something happening here. I do get the people say not with these players, but we've been winning. The acid test is every single game. The next game. I know we've got the European game, which is 3 o'clock Friday morning my time, which I don't mind. That'll be interesting, and also the main one is the Falkirk game at the weekend. Like people have said, they're playing pretty well at the moment. But we can beat them, we've got to beat them. You know, like I said yesterday, we are actually one. You know, we're going to lose games, but the thing is, so the other teams involved. I saw Hibs get beat last night because I felt if there's a team that's going to be a pain in the neck for all three teams, it will be Hibs. But I saw they get beat last night, so they're not in any way a title contender, you know. But I mean, just Hibs are Hibs. But yeah, it's I think we're good places, Rangers fans. There's a lot of optimism about. I've got a new person for the podcast. Stacey, you saw last night. She was fantastic. So she's going to be in podcast slot. Also, anyone else in the journal, all the other guys, go see Stacey. Go and watch her. She's great. She's great. Because I know she was nervous about coming on. You wouldn't have known. You know. Yeah. So she's. I'm really glad that. Because for me, for my podcast, I know a lot of people jump about podcasts, and I love doing it. I love listening to podcasts, but it's good to get new blood in and involved in the podcast world in the Rangers community. You know, I know I'm all the way down at the bottom, but you know what I mean. It's good, and it's a lovely day here. You know, people in swimming. You know, not the worst place in the world to live. So I hope you're all well. I hope you get your coupons up last night with the Champions League. I didn't do one. Some mad results, City losing. But yeah, so enjoy your day, and good things are coming to us. And there was something else I was going to talk about, and I've totally forgotten what it is. I might add it on to the end of this video. But as usual, thanks for listening, and have a great day. Cheers. This is the things I forgot to talk about, is the squad. People are saying get rid of these ex-player at Christmas and at the winter break, the winter transfer window. I don't want rid of anyone. The sole reason is it's the injuries. What happens if we start to get more injuries? I know a lot of those players shouldn't be anywhere near a Rangers jersey, but we do need players to cover the squad. Look at the injuries since the international break. You know what I mean? We've come back, and some people are injured. We do need that. And also, I think we've got five loans we've got. We're allowed 6. See if Danny Rowe wants one, a player from, say, Bayern Munich or someone in the Bundesliga. At Christmas, I would have no issue with Danny Rowe being the guy that picks them, you know. Because as we've said, I think the manager, the owner, Mr. Kavanagh, and the 49ers themselves, the 49 families, are backing Danny. As we know, we've covered that yesterday. But yeah, it's that was it about the play. That was the thing that I forgot about. Keep that squad at the moment. Yes, they're not good enough, but we need a squad. You know what I mean? So yeah, cheers everyone.